Hello and welcome. We are running a little bit ahead, which is abnormal for our rink, but we are. So we are getting started. If you like and subscribe, you just get notifications and you know exactly when we're going to start. So we are in the West Rink here at Kansas City Ice Center, and we are taking on the Eagles AA 13U team. So that is the one. And look how many kids they have. They have check that out. I think they've got 20 more. Shoot, that's a lot of kids. But it doesn't matter how many kids you have, it's how you use them, right? That might be a saying. All right, we are still down 2. So JP is sick and Adrian is healing. And so down 2, but we've got Braden back this game, so we're thrilled. Luke Geneva is going to be calling the game for us, who is very quickly raising in the ranks in terms of the call quality. When I listen to him, I do not want to drive off the road. Hi, honey, I know you're listening while you're driving.
That's the first goal, isn't it?
Yeah. Do not drive off the road. I just think we're about to score every single time Alex is like, and they shoot, and they miss, and they shoot, and they're wide, and they shoot. And okay. I will do my best to zoom in and zoom out, but give me grace because this rink stinks for live streaming.
A lot quieter in here this evening. So the stars with Evans and Allender and looks like Jensen at forward. Start up down the Eagles zone, but here come the Eagles back through the slot. Evans battling for it on the near boards. It'll come out to Higgins. He'll take it behind the net. Higgins up to Jensen. And her circle back around with it over to Baker. Baker up through center ice. So put a shot in the net. Turn the side and the Eagles will come back up ice with it. Through center ice, picked up by Natition. He'll play it over to Fitzpatrick. Battle for it. The blue line will come back out to neutral ice. Fitzpatrick shoved down at the blue line. The Eagles will come back this direction with it and send it behind the net.
Good job,
Natition
Jackie.
picks it up, sends it up to Majors, and Majors will send it over to Collier. And we'll get an offside call. Dietz will take the neutral zone face-off. One back to Braden Higgins. Caught up at the blue line.
Go, go, go,
Higgins
go, go.
will pick it up, skate into the high slot, looking to shoot. Has it knocked away. Up to Baker on the point. He'll fire a shot.
That's normally
It's
his
wide
spot.
Picked up by Dietz on the far board. Will play it down in the corner, and the Eagles will pick it up. Higgins holds it in at the blue line. Now the puck will come out to center ice. It's picked up by Baker. Has it blocked away. Eagles will come back this direction into the slot. Shot covered up by Matthew Fisher.
I think that was their first shot on goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, we've done a pretty good job of keeping the puck possession. But
Running clock in the first period. It's 12:22 left to go. Still 0-0.
Ref didn't like that.
Allender will take the defensive zone face-off. Back to the Eagles. A shot gets blocked in front. Eagles with it in the near corner. Played behind the net.
Right there, Jack.
Juju's there to pick it up. He'll send it up ice to Jensen. Juju again into the Eagles zone. Some bodies flying around. Come back out to center ice. The Eagles coming the other way with it.
Good job, Jackie.
Nation and Allender battling behind the Stars net.
And he's gonna sit on him.
Juju
Like,
pick it up.
give me my stick back, dude.
Bring it to the near boards. Evans sends it out of the zone. And it's played across ice.
And Jack, one-on-one.
Shot.
And
Fisher.
all the way back here. What does he do with the puck? Yeah,
Send
take it around.
Down to the venture. Yeah, Logan's got it.
Coach Logan.
Saved by Matthew Fisher. They're off the blocker and then off the crossbar and up and over the netting.
Get it out. Get it out.
Battle for in the circle.
There you go. Get it out. Get it out. I don't like it there. All right.
Higgins will pick it up, bring it to the near corner, play it back behind the net to Baker. Baker up the far boards with it. Plays it out of the zone, looking for Majors. Puck will go behind the Eagles' net. Picked up by Higgins at the point. He'll fire a shot in. It's wide right. Picked up by Majors in the near corner. And it'll come back out to Higgins. He'll send it into the slot. Shot by Fitzpatrick. Goes wide. And it'll come back down to the Star zone. Baker's back to pick it up. Baker up ice to Johnson. Off his stick and into the zone. And the Eagles with possession again. Johnson within the high slot, looking to shoot, steered aside. Battle for behind the net, in the far corner. Comes in front of the net, it's picked up by the Eagles. Played down the ice, picked up by Juju behind the Stars net. Send it around the boards. Titian up ice, held in by the Eagles. They'll send it back behind the Stars net.
Good job, Jackie.
Into the slot, kicked out by Titian.
Using his feet. And that'll be on net.
That'll come on net. Stopped by Matthew Fisher, and he'll hand it off to Luke Baker.
Oh!
Baker goes into the boards hard on the near side here.
Ooh, I think I got him. Yeah.
We'll get a
Let
whistle.
him get up. Let him get up. You're all right, Luca. I think it knocked the wind out of him. I didn't see head contact. Did you see head contact?
I didn't see much, just heard him hit the boards pretty hard there.
I got it on camera. I could go back.
Stars win the neutral zone faceoff back to Titian. He'll play it up to Evans. Evans looking to shoot wide right. Jensen will pick it up in the far corner. He'll send it behind the net.
Oh.
Sent out to the point.
He meant to do that.
Titian's
He did
chasing
not
it
mean to
down.
do that.
Shots blocked by Juju.
That was a loud hit.
And behind the net now, Evans skates up the far boards with it. Held in the zone.
Get it, Jackie.
Titian will pick it up in the near corner. He'll
There you
send
go.
it cross ice to Jensen. The puck knocked away at center ice, but picked up by Higgins, sent back the other way. Eagles pick it up in their zone. See it cross ice. And we'll get an offside call with 7:05 left to go in the first period. Still 0-0.
So we're still running on 4 defense. Is that right? Even though Braden's
I
back,
believe so.
we
Yeah, it
pulled
looks like we've moved Jensen
Brody
up
back.
to forward.
So Coach Rick obviously thinks they're doing all right with 4 defense. So rather have that offensive pairing.
Right. Higgins up the boards to Collier and out of the zone. Knocked around at center ice and come back to Higgins. Cross ice to Baker. That pass is picked off.
Yeah.
Eagles are coming to the zone and fire a shot. Matthew Fisher turns it aside with a blocker. Puck's out of the zone. It'll be picked up by the Eagles at center ice. Played into the Stars zone. Higgins with it. He'll send it behind the net. Over Majors. Majors back around the boards. And that'll exit the zone. Be chased down by the Eagles. Johnson picks it up.
No, it's right there.
Shot on net's turned aside. Johnson with it at the far circle. He'll send a shot in. It's off the blocker of the Eagles goaltender and comes in the near boards. Puck battled for in the far circle.
And that's on
And
net.
the pass will come out of the zone down to the Stars end. Matthew Fisher will play it off to Juju. Juju up to Hockenauer. Hockenauer looking to hit Allender coming across center ice. Evans picks up the puck off the bench and skate into the zone with it. Taken back by the Eagles and they'll come back into the Stars zone, knocked away by Braden Higgins. Eagles through center ice into the Star zone. Puck will be played behind the net. Baker back to get it. The Eagles will send it out to the point. Shot comes in. Wide right.
Hard shot.
Baker will pick it up on the near boards. Send it up ice and out of the zone. And we'll get an icing call. 4:10 left, 4:15 left to go in the first period.
But fresh legs. All right.
Fitzpatrick to take the neutral zone or defensive zone face-off. Excuse me. Went up to Majors. He'll send it down the ice. Icing's waved off. Comes up to the point to Natition. Kept in briefly, but sent back down the ice. Juju to get it in the near corner. Escape behind the net. Send it around the boards. Held in by the Eagles on the far side. Juju now sends it behind the net again over to Natition up to Majors. Majors out of the zone looking for Collier. Collier in a battle for it in the far corner. And the Eagles will come away with it. Up to Braden Higgins at the point. He'll take a shot. Turned aside by the Eagles goaltender. Eagles play it into the Star zone, into the near corner. Beats there to take it away. Send it across to Johnson. Johnson behind the net to Baker. Now Dietz will pick it up again. Head up ice with it. Dietz across center ice to dump it into the Eagles zone. Comes up to the point to Luca Baker. He'll send a shot in. And we'll get a whistle for a roughing call, it looks like.
Power play stars. Power play stars. All right. Optimize.
So a roughing call at 2:10 left to go in the first will give the Stars a power play. Still 0-0. Allender to take the offensive zone face-off. It's one back to Juju. Juju will go D to Natition. Back to Juju on the other side. He'll play it down behind the Eagles' net. Back out to Natition at the point. Cross ice to Juju. He'll shoot. Blocked in front. Puck battled for on the near boards.
Oh, that's
Played
a good.
across to Jensen. Can't
Darn it.
quite handle the pass. Juju will send it back down to Jensen.
Shoot it, honey.
Natition with the shots turned aside.
Try it
Natition with
again.
it again at the point. He'll play it back down into the near corner. Natition at the point. Cross ice to Braden Higgins. He'll put a shot in. Looks like that's gloved up.
Let's hurry it up.
30 seconds to go on the Stars power play, but a running clock. Fitzpatrick to take the draw. That's one back to Braden Higgins. He'll send it across ice to Baker. Baker will shoot.
Darn
Blocked
it.
up by the Eagles goaltender. And with that, the roughing penalty will expire. It will be full strength here in 3 seconds. Back to full strength with 25 seconds left to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Higgins sends it up ice out of the Star zone. Played back in, but on the offside.
Which will likely be the end of the first period.
Yes.
8 seconds left. They might drop the puck and then the buzzer will go off. Okay, well, 0-0. I mean, it looks a little better than they did this morning. Still want to see them play with a little more urgency.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You want to watch the stream and watch the game live?
I mean, you can listen to the commentary on the stream
I'm hearing you live.
and the commentary in real life, and
Should I just put
there's
it up to you guys next
yeah,
to you?
there's people that specifically like sit near us so they can hear the commentary, so they know what's going on.
It's better on the stream though.
Oh, it is.
Should I put on the stream and then put the echo through the phone? And it's just a
I mean,
constant
at least then Luke would know what to say, right? That's a joke. He could cheat off of the commentary that he's hearing on. Yeah. See if anyone else is smart enough to like figure out. My butt's starting to hurt. I don't have enough padding underneath the blanket. The ledge is like digging into my.
Yeah.
But my hand warmer from this morning is still good. So
That's good.
I bought the 18-hour one. So
Need
I'm
it
like,
in
I only
here.
have to open one for a weekend. So it might even be good for tomorrow. Well, maybe. It'd be close.
Face-off to start the second period. Knocked around in the circle a bit. It'll come back to the Eagles. play it up ice. Into the zone, shot comes in blocked.
Oh,
That'll be
stuck
up
in
into
the
the
net.
netting. We'll have
Who's
a
our-
defensive zone face-off.
Fishy's our goalie this
Yes.
game, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So with a 3-game weekend, they split the first one, and then they're going to have their own game.
Right. Juju with it behind the net will play it across to Titian. Titian up to Hockenauer. Held in at the blue line. Shot goes wide left. Battle for in the near corner. Johnson up ice with it. Through center ice. Plays it over to Hockenauer into the Eagle zone, but will come in on offsides.
Somebody didn't agree with that.
Allender to take the neutral zone face-off. One back to Higgins. Played across to Baker, and he'll send it into the zone. Sent back up to the blue line by the Eagles. It'll come out to center ice for Higgins there to pick it up. Play it back into the Eagles zone.
And icing, darn it.
Icing goal.
Sometimes those hard dumps hurt.
I hate those.
I'm laughing at my own jokes.
Defensive zone faceoffs, one back to the Eagles. Couple of quick shots there. Great
Good
job
job,
by Matthew
Fishy.
Fisher to keep that out of the net.
That was excellent.
Stars into the zone. Allender picks it up at the top of the circle, sends a shot in. It's blocked away by the Eagles goaltender. Sent up the far boards and out of the zone. Eagles with a 3-on-1. Sent in, stopped by Matthew Fisher.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
He'll cover that up.
Good job, Fishy. All right. That was some momentum for the Eagles, but Fishy had it. Did a great job.
A couple of rough sequences there. Great job by Fisher to keep the puck out of the net. Defensive zone faceoffs, one back to Juju. Played across to Titian, and Titian up to Majors. Majors is sent it out of the zone across the ice. It'll be picked up by Fitzpatrick. Sent into the slot. Goes across ice. Held in at the blue line by Titian. Over to Juju. Juju will shoot. And that's gloved up by the Eagles goaltender.
That Collier kid.
Fitzpatrick to take the draw in the offensive zone. Eagles will come away with it, skate through center ice.
Get it, Jack.
Puck goes behind the Stars net. Now sent up out of
Good,
the
nice
zone.
work.
Picked up by Majors. And the Eagles will grab it in their own zone and set it behind their own net.
Sorry, I'm trying to. There we go.
Nearly held in by Juju at the blue line. They play it back to Baker. Baker up ice to Majors, sent into the zone, looking for Owen Johnson. He'll pick it up in the circle. Sends it back to Higgins. Higgins will send a shot in that's blocked in front.
And that's icing.
The Eagles will send the puck down the ice. We'll get an icing call. It's waved off here.
Oh.
Picked up by Hockenauer. Hockenauer into the Eagles zone. Plays it over to Dietz. Dietz behind the net. Dietz up to Higgins at the point. Higgins will skate down to the top of the circle. Shot bumped up by the Eagles goaltender. 10 minutes left to go in the second period. Still 0-0. Dietz to take the draw. One back to Higgins. Sends it across ice to be picked up by Hockenauer. Hockenauer back up to the point to Baker. He'll send it in behind the net. Come around to the near side. Battled for by Dietz and Johnson. Picked up by Baker on the far boards. He'll send it behind the net. Finds Owen Johnson. Sent into the slot. Knocked around a bit, but no shot. Baker sends a slap shot in behind the net. Nearly put in by Dietz. It's turned aside. Higgins into the slot. Shoot off the net.
Darn it. Oh.
Higgins takes a big hit on that far boards. Puck's held in by Baker briefly, and now it'll come down the ice.
Icing.
We'll get an icing call. Face off at the far circle in the Eagles zone. One back to Addition. Addition send it in low. And that'll be knocked up into the netting.
Good try, honey. Try again. You know, the good thing is he doesn't go back and watch the video, so he doesn't know all the nice things I say about him. He doesn't care.
Puck sent out of the zone.
Nice.
Shot blocked away by Juju.
Get it back, get it back.
Puck comes into the slot.
Nice.
Fought for a bit, sent into the far corner. Petition battling for
Well,
it.
the guy has his stick, and so he's like just kicking it with his feet.
Comes up to the point and sent back down behind the Stars net. Juju's there to pick it up. Send it up through center ice. And the Eagles will bring it back the other way, played in deep. Juju back to pick it up again and play it up the boards. Comes out of the zone, but picked up by the Eagles at center ice and sent back in behind the Stars net.
Going around in circles now. It's like Kansas City Speedway.
Eagles will pick it up at center ice into the Stars zone. Goes behind the net. Fitzpatrick back there battling for it with Natition. Comes out in the slot. Poked away by Juju. Eagles with it at the point, sent back behind the net. And the Eagles will pick it up on the far boards.
There you go, get it, get it, get it, get it. Go, go,
Now
go.
Fitzpatrick will pick it up and send it out of the zone. Up to Majors. Majors spins around, nearly finds Collier in the slot. Higgins at the point, he'll shoot wide left. Majors back over to Higgins, but the puck will be out of the zone. Johnson into the slot, intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles with it up through center ice. Sent deep into the Star zone. Will go behind the net. Baker back to get it. Eagles will pick it up in the far corner through the slot. Hockenauer with it now at center ice, played into the Eagles zone. They'll pick it up in the near corner. Sent up the boards, held in by Braden Higgins. Will send a shot that goes wide right. Baker with it at the point. He'll shoot. Lugged up with the Eagles goaltender. 4:43 left to go in the second period. Still 0-0.
You know, if we could aim, we'd get some goals. But I think that's probably the theme of all hockey, right?
It can be tough.
We got to hit a blocker side. This guy's glove's pretty good.
Face-off sitting behind the net. And into the near corner, Eagles will pick it up. Held in at the blue line by Evans. And now sent out of the zone. Cross ice to Natition. Allender with the high slot. Natition with the point. That's in the deflected, nearly goes in.
That was so close. Let's do that.
And the Eagles will send it out of the zone. We'll get an icing goal.
They felt that one. They knew how close that was going in.
Awful close.
All right, do it again. This time.
Apologies to everyone watching. It's awful hard to see in here. So you'll hear some silence.
You're doing great.
Offensive zone face-off. Picked up by Baker, and he'll send a shot in.
That was on net, though. Like,
again.
the fact that, I mean, I don't know that he had a really good view of that, and he just took the shot, and it was on net. Great.
Face-off swung back to the Eagles, played up the boards, but held in by Baker. Puck still on the far boards. They'll come out of the zone now. It's picked up by Fitzpatrick and sent in by Majors to the near corner. Back into the near corner again. Held in by Higgins. Listen, it's wide left.
Darn it.
Puck will come up the boards and be
Here we go.
held in by Majors. Plays it over to Dietz. Dietz sends it through the slot, but turned away by the Eagles. Braden Higgins will play it into the corner. Hit by Majors. Is going to draw a call.
Yep. Penalty kill.
Eagles will send it out of the zone.
Darn it.
And Matthew Fisher will touch it up. We'll see what the penalty call is. It's going to be a boarding call on Majors.
Is that still only a minute and a half?
That will be 2 and a 10, or a minute and a half, and however they're playing it today. But
So Collier's serving it with them.
yeah,
Darn it. Well, let's see if we can kill it. We do not have the 26 players that they have.
we're down a couple. So at a minute 49, it looks like Stars will go in the penalty kill. Face-off swung back to Juju, played behind the net. Up the far boards, Dietz will knock it out of the zone. Johnson in to get it on the forecheck. Looking for Dietz in the slot, but picked off by the Eagles. They'll send it out of the zone across center ice, into the Star zone on the far side, and they'll be offsides.
Offsides or icing?
It's offsides.
Offsides, okay. It's interesting, they made it all the way down to the red line before they blew the whistle.
Neutral zone face-off, 48 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Face-off swung back to the Eagles. Send it cross ice up into the Star zone on the near side. Eagles with it. On the far boards, a shot comes in from the circle. Turned away by Matthew Fisher.
And and that'll be an icing.
We'll ice the puck.
So I think that's probably going to be our strategy with it being a running clock.
It's a good strategy with the running clock.
They're going to ice it. We just don't have the legs to keep up with really chasing after it and maintaining possession. So if you can run the penalty down by throwing it down the ice, that's fine.
Face-off's one back to the Eagles. 3 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Collier's out of the box. And Fitzpatrick will take his place. Played into the Star zone on the near side. Higgins will send that up ice. And we'll get another icing call.
And that's
That'll
be
do
the
it
end
for the
of
second period. Still 0-0.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No,
You're saying all the good stuff.
You're fine.
Okay. So the third period is a 12-minute stop clock. So penalties will be more impactful. But really, there haven't been a whole lot. 0-0. So we could literally end this game in a 0-0 tie.
Trying to think of the last time we saw that. Might have been 2 years ago with Fisher and net against Omaha.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I think that's right. I don't know if it was against Omaha. It was in Omaha. Actually, I think it was against the Junior Eagles, Colorado Junior Eagles, up in Omaha.
I mean, we would have been on that team because we're on the same team every year, but. The My Hockey rankings would show that there is a 0-point differential for the scores.
Does it?
So, yeah, we're both at 85. So it wouldn't surprise me if we're 0-0 based on that, but it sure would be nice for us to get a few goals. I really do think they've got like 22 players. I'll have to count their score sheet. I mean, so it can either play in our favor to have the shorter bench in terms of we've got really good high quality players and so they have more ice time, or it could not play in our favor if we're not conditioned as well as we should be. So we'll see. Third period.
Stars win the third period face-off. Comes in addition at the point. He'll send a shot in, sticked away. Puck comes out of the zone, picked up by Juju. Sent across ice to Natition. Natition will play it up ice to Allender, and he'll dump it in behind the Eagles' net. Intercepted by Jensen at the high slot. Dietz will pick it up through the left circle. Spin around and dump it back in behind the Eagles' net. Johnson picks it up, finds Trey Hockenauer in the slot for a shot. That's saved.
Icing.
And we'll get an icing call with 10:54 to go. Still 0-0. Dietz to take the draw in the offensive zone. One back to the Eagles. Escape behind the net with it. Pass is nearly picked off by Owen Johnson. Comes out to center ice. Eagles into the Star zone. Sticked away by Matthew Fisher, but we'll get a penalty call here. Baker's going to go for hooking at 10:39.
Oh, you can see they're talking.
So the Stars back on the penalty kill for a minute and a half. Johnson to take the defensive zone face-off. One back to Natition. Play it up through center ice. That'll be played by the Eagles goaltender, so no icing on that.
Good aim, Jack. Good aim.
Puck's picked up by Hockenauer at center ice. Will play it back over to Juju. And puck taken away by the Eagles back into the high slot. They play it over to the near circle, and the shot comes in, and they'll score.
It's 2-on-1.
The Eagles with a 2-on-1 power play goal.
Jack could
At
only
10:16 to go in the game. They'll take a 1-0 lead.
So in those situations, the defense is supposed to defend one of them, and then let the goalie clearly see the second shot and try to defend it. So they're hard sometimes because you actually just have to let them take the shot and hope the goalie has the save. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Baker will play it across ice to Higgins. Higgins up ice, played into the Eagles zone. We're gonna get a call here. Looks like it'll be on the Stars again. Higgins will touch it up behind the Stars net. We'll see what the call is. Someone's gonna get an interference call. And it'll be Baker.
So the goal that they got was on a power play. These are stop clocks now, so these penalties hurt more. All right, let's see if we can.
The Stars will go on the penalty kill again here with 9:50 left to go. Jensen to take the draw. Was won briefly by the Eagles, but picked off by Elliott Collier. Collier into the Eagles zone. Behind the net with it. It's taken back by the Eagles. Still in the Eagles zone. Now played out of the zone to neutral ice. Eagles with it into the Stars zone. Across to the far boards, now behind the Stars net. And into the near corner. Back behind the net again, Juju there to battle for it. It's picked up by the Eagles. Send it out to the point, and it's sent back down on the far boards. Now at the high slot. Over into the circle, back out to the point. Back down low again, now behind the Stars net. Into the slot.
Oh, that was a tricky play.
Eagles will hold the possession in this power play.
Oh.
Picked up, shot from the near circle, hits the side of the net.
Go, 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 go.
And now Jensen with it on the far boards, up and out of the zone. Stars will get a change.
And we're back to full strength.
Back to full strength. The interference call to Baker's expired. Looks down into the Star zone behind the net. Higgins back to get it.
There you go.
Played up the far boards to Johnson. Johnson across center ice. He'll enter the zone in the far circle. Looking for Higgins at the point. Higgins will take a shot. Deflected in front. It'll go wide left. And now knocked out of the zone. Dietz back to get it. Dietz over to Higgins on the far boards. Up to Hockenauer in center ice. It's knocked away. Baker will pick it up, play it off the boards to Johnson. Now it comes back to Higgins, played up through center ice, picked off by the Eagles. Puck comes back behind the Stars net. Higgins to get it.
Go, go, go.
He'll skate it up out of the zone. Send it through center ice. The Eagles will come back the other way with it.
Guys, we're going that way.
Puck sent through the slot. No one there to get it. Now Higgins will get it on the far boards. He'll play it up out of the zone.
That is not icing.
Oh, he had an icing call out of that. With 6:42 left to go, Eagles with a 1-0 lead.
All right, let's go, guys.
Fitzpatrick to take the draw. Going back to Juju, he'll play it back behind the net. To Natition. Natition makes the move. Sends it up ice.
Pretty.
To Jensen and then to Collier. Collier into the zone. He's got Jensen on the far side. Sends it across to Natition, and Natition will play it into the corner. Fitzpatrick now with it in the corner. The Eagles will come away with it. Got a 3-on-2. It's sent behind the Stars net. Baker will pick it up, play it along the far boards. Battle for in the corner and sent behind the Stars net. It'll be picked up by Evans on the near side. Eagles with it again. Skated through the high slot. And still held in. Shot will come in. That's blocked by Higgins.
There we go.
And now the puck's played out of the zone.
But
Down into the Eagles zone. Allender and Evans on the forecheck. Eagles with it, coming back the other way into the Stars zone.
nice
Shot goes
block.
in, blocked by Baker. Into the slot, picked up by an Eagle, and set behind the net. And that puck will go into the netting. We'll get a face-off. 5:06 left to go in the game. Still 1-0 lead for the Eagles. Dietz will take the draw, one over to Natition. He'll send it behind the net. Juju will pick it up, play it up the boards to Owen Johnson. Here's center ice to Trey Hockenauer. Stars have got a 2-on-1 looking for Dietz. And the Eagles will come back the other way with it.
Get it, Jackie. Good job. Nice
Good play
work,
by
bud.
Natition. Knock that puck away into center ice. Hockenauer will pick it up. Stars with a 3-on-1. Hockenauer will shoot, will go wide right. Higgins with it in the Stars zone to play it across ice and into the Eagles zone. No icing on that. Pucks along the far boards. Picked up by Higgins. He'll skate through the circle. Comes back out to Baker at the point. Sends a shot in. That's blocked away. Baker again with another shot at the point. Goes wide left. Big hit in the near corner. Braden Higgins back to get it in the Star zone. Skated up through center ice. Into the Eagles zone. Skates around the circle. Shot from a low angle. And he'll score.
That's like almost like that one goal where like everyone was super silent and nobody realized.
Shot was from a really low angle. I'm not sure how it found a way in, but
Good job, Braden.
Braden Higgins skates it up alone and puts it in to make the game a 1-1 tie with 3:36 left to go.
All right, let's do another one of those. Or two. Yeah, it was like that delayed cheer of.
I know, it's like
Yeah.
we didn't believe it.
There was one where it was a good like 4 seconds before anyone started cheering, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, there was a goal!" Nobody knew.
Faceoff's picked up by Owen Johnson and sent deep into the Eagles zone. Alafor in the corner. Johnson there with Dietz. Dietz with it back behind the net. Looks for Natition at the point. Natition will shoot. It's blocked away. Johnson with it in the circle. Again, a shot's blocked by the Eagles. They'll come back the other way with it. Sticked away by Juju in the Stars zone. It's picked up by Hockenauer. Skate through the near circle and play it up to Johnson on the far side. Eagles will pick it up in their own zone, skate through center ice with it.
Good job.
Sticked away by Majors. Majors picks it up behind the Stars net. Skate it up through center ice. It's poked away by an Eagles player. It'll come back the other way. Played in behind the Stars net. Braden Higgins back to get it. Play it up to Majors along the far boards. Majors out of the zone. Looking for Fitzpatrick. Maybe a little confusion on the line change there. The Eagles will pick it back up in center ice and send it into the Star zone. Baker with it behind the net. Sends it over the far boards. It's held in by the Eagles. Shot comes in, blocked up into the netting. Minute 47 left to go. Still a 1-1 tie. Needs to take the draw. One back to Juju. Lock in the near corner now. Picked up by Juju again behind the net. Taken away in the corner. Played up into the slot.
Now
Taken
get
away
it out,
by
get it out,
Natition.
get it out, get it out, get it out.
Still in the slot.
Holy smokes.
Dangerous play. Picked up by Owen Johnson and sent up to Trey Hockenauer. Puck will go behind the Eagles net. Johnson to get it in the near corner. Johnson goes down, no call on the play. Eagles will come up into the Star zone.
Good job,
Along
Jack.
the near side. Sticked away by Natition. Dietz will pick it up in the near corner. Send it behind the net over to Johnson. And Johnson out of the zone with it. Plays it up to Majors. Poked away in the high slot. Eagles will come back with it. Higgins with a lot of time in the Star zones. Sends it over to Baker and up into center ice. It's picked off by the Eagles. Shot comes in, blocked away by the stick of Braden Higgins. Puck comes through the slot again. Will be picked up by Baker. Baker tries to send it out of zone. It was picked up in the slot. Put in the net by the Eagles with 19 seconds left.
I saw that happening.
So the Eagles capitalize on the turnover here and get a 2-1 lead with 19 seconds left to go.
We got a little sloppy there. Taking too much risk.
Just say it.
Stars will come out with Allender, Jensen, Evans, Natition, and Juju. Not a lot of time left to do something. Faceoff's one back to the Eagles, deep into the Star zone. And an icing call with 12 seconds to go.
So we'll get maybe one face-off. Maybe we pull the goalie. Maybe we don't.
Not sure yet. will pull the goalie, put 6 guys on the ice for the offensive zone face-off. A little bit of confusion. Face-offs went back to the Eagles, played off the boards. Into the Star Zone will get another icing call with 7 seconds left. Johnson to take the draw. One to the Eagles again. A shot will come in
And still wide.
again. Get another icing call with 3 seconds to go.
They keep winning the face-off.
Johnson will take the draw again with 3 seconds left. Puck's tied up in the circle, and it'll be sent harmlessly out to center ice, and the Eagles will get a 2-1 win over the Stars.
All right, well, we will have a rematch tomorrow morning at 9:50 a.m. So we will see you all then.